I had to accept the world wasn't made for me, but I need to find my way in the world.
The cucumber accents the water in such a way that...
Hey y'all, what's up? It's Short and Stoned here, but if you're new, you can call me Kelly. I'm a Canada advocate, medical patient, and retired solventless foods entrepreneur. And on today's episode, to kick off Dwarfism Awareness Month, I'm going to share with you what it means to me to have dwarfism. Let's get into it. Thanks for even clicking on this video and watching through. Part of using my platform is to advocate for our favorite plant, but also advocate for those with disabilities, such as what I was born with myself. Let's talk about what makes me so special. What puts the short and stoned, my dwarfism. And what better time to do that than the beginning of October for Dwarfism Awareness Month. Let's just start way back when I was a little one, littler than now. Growing up, I always knew I was different. I was bullied a lot in school growing up. It was harder for me to play at recess and obviously a lot harder to be active in sports. And I had my first major surgery when I was 10 years old because of my Robinow syndrome, which is a rare form of dwarfism. It caused my bones to be twisted and formed all differently all throughout my whole body. But particularly my ankles at the time were causing me so much pain, I couldn't even walk. And my feet formed where I was literally walking on the insides of my feet and they were faced out. Like, it was so painful, so bad. So they went in, cut open my leg, took out a bunch of bones, twisted the bone back, put in 2 plates and a bunch of screws in each of my ankles just to make sure I could walk again. And I'm really thankful for that surgery. However, now it's transitioning into my knees. That pain is now happening in my knees and I'm going to have a similar surgery done, but I'm pushing it down the line. But yeah, growing up, I knew I was different and that just caused me to grow up, 1, a bit quicker, but 2, come to my spiritual awakening a lot younger than others. I had to accept the world wasn't made for me, but I need to find my way in the world. And that's why I threw myself so much into my education, starting college classes at 15, graduating with my bachelor's of science early. I just really threw myself into education because I know if people are going to take me seriously because I'm a woman with dwarfism, they're going to at least take me seriously because I'm well educated. So definitely felt the need to make up for some stuff and outperform in other aspects of my life. Growing up, I also ran into a lot of people just making fun of me for being short, people telling me I'm just short and negating all of the other chronic pain and fatigue and mobility issues that come with having dwarfism. At first, as a child, it was very isolating, very upsetting, definitely caused a lot of my depression and anxiety early on. However, now being I'm out of school and a strong disability advocate, when I'm hit with phrases like that, I see that more as an opportunity now to start a conversation and to educate that person. So definitely felt very bullied, very attacked, but thankful now through growing up, honing in on my radical self-acceptance, and also all the reading I've done, all the advocacy work, all the books, all the stories I've soaked up can help me combat ableist conversations. But more on a daily aspect, Robinow syndrome and dwarfism is prevalent in me every day. I am majority homebound because of my chronic pain, my fatigue, and my mobility issues. I've had to create businesses in the past solely because my places of employment could not provide me the accommodations I needed to make the traditional workplace accessible to me. That has led me to self-employment, but also being such a big advocate that I am for plant medicine. Chronic pain is a huge thing I deal with because all my bones are formed differently, whether that be extra, missing, twisted, you name it. If it's weird, my bones are doing it. And that just causes a lot of pain from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed. So I have been such a big user of CBD and plant medicine to help combat that pain when narcotic painkillers are something that I was just shoving down my gullet as a teenager and as a minor. So when I was in charge of my own healthcare, I was like, plants, baby, plants, baby. And which has led me to this lovely channel and lovely community we've built over here on YouTube. That's why I find it so important to keep being open about these conversations supporting creators with disabilities, and staying curious and wanting everybody to have a piece of the pie. If you're interested in learning more about dwarfism, please check out my absolute favorite non-for-profit, Little People of America. I've been a member there my whole life, and attending their camps as a child made such a huge difference in just seeing other people that looked like me and talking to other little girls that experienced the same problems in school and the same health problems at specialists. If you just want to read or support, keep the conversation open. Little people do exist. We aren't just in fairy tales, and we can be successful in work, in business, and online, and in our personal relationships. Sadly, the stigma around little people I got when I was younger was little people are a little scary. But to me, the only thing that is a little scary is having a closed mind towards a person and their whole lived experiences just on based on how they look. Everybody looks a little different because you can't paint a picture with one color. I'll leave you with that, y'all. Thank you so much for being here and listening to what it means to me to have dwarfism. I love having dwarfism. The only thing I don't like about it is obviously the chronic pain, but living in an inaccessible world. By having more conversations like this and listening to advocates and disabled individuals themselves, we can help create a more accessible and a more inclusive world. If you enjoyed today's video and learned something new about me, please make sure to drop it a thumbs up and comment down below if you have any questions at all about little people, about having dwarfism. I would love to answer them and keep the conversation going. I'm still a literally smaller creator, so I can comment back to literally every single one of you. So you should try it out. And hey, if you're new, please make sure to subscribe so we can keep hanging out together, and hit the bell icon so you never ever miss an upload. If you're curious about my type of content, my previous upload was playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure Faded, and my next upload will be sharing the best budget dry topper I've ever hit. I upload full-length YouTube videos every Thursday through Saturday at 2 p.m. PST, and I upload Instagram original shorts 6 days a week on the new Instagram page, so check it out. So no matter how you're viewing, guess I'll be seeing you real soon. Peace! And if you didn't hear yet today, I hope you know that I appreciate you. And little people are just as deserving of your respect as the next person. Bye.